Hmm. Sadly, I don't have any hats that feel like they're British or French. Hmm. So we'll just make do with whatever today. Alright, let me get the link, post it to Discord. I'm down to a whole bunch of caffeine. And I think I'm coherent now. Hmm. I really made an effort yesterday to go to bed early, and somehow I'm more exhausted? So, I don't know what's up with that. Hmm. But that's what caffeine's for. Alright. Let me get the link. There it is. Now I post it over to Discord. Okay. Bing. Now I open this up. Bong. Now I set up chat and make sure the stream's working. Okay. Go. Ah.
Throughout history,
Yes, everything appears functional. Hey there, Tapio. How's it going? Hmm.
Admirals and captains.
Okay. Alright. So. The 100-Year War begins.
King Edward looked gravely at his royal councillors. He shook his head, knowing they had not the slightest idea of the danger they faced, that all England faced.
Oh?
Gentlemen, the king began, our fight against the French does not progress well. If the situation is not remedied, the crown may be in jeopardy.
Really?
Your Highness, said a young advisor, rising cautiously to his feet. With all respect, only minor skirmishes have been fought thus far. How can one say? Edward glared at the man, silencing him instantly. If you can hold your tongue, I shall endeavor to explain. The advisor quickly seated himself, and Edward continued. The French have a larger navy, a formidable army, and an abundance of resources. Moreover, they are pushing to control the channel.
But you started the
which
war.
you all know, he said, looking again at the impulsive councillor, is the only route to Normandy. Should their stratagem succeed, my son shall have no way to carry the fight back to French soil. The king paused and drew a heavy sigh. There is, however, one chance. We must destroy the French fleet before it is too late.
Well, that sounds like a whole lot of tactical issues there. You started the war, England. Ah, well, you know, they have a bigger fleet, a bigger army, more resources. Why, the crown may be in jeopardy. Then why'd you pick the fight? Okay, anyway. Yeah, I can totally believe he said that. Hey, Drawbart, how's it going? Yeah, I don't really have any French or British hats, so we'll just make do. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, hold on a sec. Thank you for reminding me. I keep forgetting about that. Okay. It doesn't seem to matter what I do, just that I touch one of those settings. And, suddenly, everything's fixed. Okay. So the year 13...
King Edward looked gravely
no,
at his royal
we
councillors.
already heard this.
He shook his head,
You don't have
knowing
to...
they had not the slightest idea of the danger they faced.
I'm just gonna read
England
this.
faced. Gentlemen, the king began,
quietly.
our fight against the French does not progress well. If the situation is not remedied, the crown may be in jeopardy. Your Highness, said a young advisor, rising cautiously to his feet, with all respect, only minor skirmishes have been fought thus far. How can one say? Edward glared at the man, silencing him instantly. If you can hold your tongue, I shall endeavor to explain. The advisor quickly seated himself, and Edward continued. The French have a larger...
Okay. Alright, so... a beret, huh? I don't know if any place in town
The French
sells
fleet lies
those.
moored at Louis, and they greatly outnumber us. We must build up our navy if we are to have any chance of defeating them. But if we manage to sink their flagship, we can throw their entire flotilla into
We
disarray.
used to have a costume shop, but it closed out like a decade ago. I'm not sure exactly when, but just one day it didn't exist anymore.
All hands on deck. All hands on deck. All
Demolition
hands on
ship. Ah.
All hands on deck. Hands on deck.
Alright, crash a fire ship into the enemy, huh? Oh. I can't use any of my buildings. I only get to control a fleet right now, huh? Uh-huh. I see. Our great naval victory will consist of 5 boats.
Ahoy! All hands on deck. Ahoy! All hands on
What's
deck.
even the point of the galley? When you got
Ahoy!
boats that are this much stronger than
All
it?
hands on deck.
Alright, I could upgrade the boats, but then I wouldn't have resources. I don't know! Yeah, there's an army surplus store. I should probably check it out at some point. Well, we are the British. How much is the Navy gonna play into this? Probably a lot. Trying to decide whether or not I should invest in better boats. Let's try the map without it first. As is. Alright.
Ahoy! Set full sail. All hands on deck. Ahoy! Sink the landlubbers.
Alright. The faster ship is not getting ahead of the fleet. Still honestly not sure what to do with the thing.
Sink the landlubbers.
Eesh.
All hands on full sail. Sink the landlubbers. Ahoy! Sink the landlubbers.
It's a big
All
ship.
hands on deck. Ahoy! We're under attack, Captain. All hands on deck. Aye, aye, Captain.
Round!
Sink the landlubbers.
This is a failure. You're not gonna make it. Ah, well, we'll have to start over. Try to. Man. Am I coming down with something? I might be. That might explain why I'm so tired.
All hands on deck.
Alright.
All hands on deck. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. Sink the landlubbers. All hands on deck.
Alright, and the
Hoist the
frigate.
sails. All hands on deck.
And this thing.
Sink the Ahoy. Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright, you're gonna have to roll along this northern shore. Contradiction sure sticks out. What an interesting game that one was.
Sink the landlubbers.
Alright, all these boats are sacrifices. They only need to distract the
Aye,
enemy.
aye, Captain. Sink the landlubbers. Under attack. Aye, aye, Captain.
At least I sort of know what the
Sink the landlubbers.
100-Year War was about. If they decide to follow it up with the War of the Roses, I'm going to be completely lost, though.
Sink
What?
the
What?
landlubbers.
What? It won't do anything. There we go.
The flagship. The French Navy is on the verge of destruction.
Okay, I understand what my problem was now. Clicking on the ship to attack it did nothing. I had to just move the ship next to the enemy ship. Okay. The enemy fleet is on the verge of destruction, you say? Well, that's sure not what it looks like. Oh shit, I was allowed to do one thing. Make boat. For boat. Alright, well, let's try again. This does not seem... Well, let's see what we can do. Alright. 4 battleships. I won't be able to upgrade anything or spend any of the iron.
Ahoy! All hands on deck. Sink the landlubbers. Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright, we need to hit this thing as early as possible.
Sink the landlubbers.
And then have all the other boats just
All
kinda...
hands on sink the landlubbers. All hands on deck. Sink the landlubbers. Aye,
This
aye,
thing is
Captain.
not particularly
Sink
durable.
the landlubbers.
Alright. My Baneling is
Aye,
getting
aye,
in
Captain.
position.
Sink the landlubbers.
Alright. Save game.
Sink the landlubbers. Aye, aye, Captain. We're under attack. Sink the landlubbers. Aye, aye, Captain.
No. Don't work. Okay. It was worth a shot. We're gonna try one other maneuver,
Sink the landlubbers.
because it would be really great if I could take that ship out before engaging them, but... Well, we'll see.
Aye, aye, Captain. Sink the landlubbers.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to
Aye, aye,
engage them. I
Sink
think
the
I can maybe
landlubbers.
do it if I sacrifice
Aye, aye,
one
Captain.
ship.
Sink the
But we'll
landlubbers.
try sneaking up
Aye, aye,
on them
Captain.
one more time.
Sink the landlubbers. Aye, aye, Captain. We'll sink the landlubbers. Aye, aye, Captain.
Good grief! What kind of navy am I supposed to? How do I deal with a navy this big? This is nuts. At most, I can have 8 ships, 9 ships.
All hands on deck. All hands on
All
deck.
right.
Sail.
Bring the crappy ship over here. You're gonna tank while we deliver the football to the goal.
Ahoy.
All right. All right.
Ahoy. Set full sail.
Rudder.
Sink the landlubbers. All hands on deck. Captain.
Okay.
We're sink the landlubbers. Set full sail. Sink
he got stuck!
Ahoy!
He got stuck. He couldn't. Yeah, okay, well.
All hands on deck. Ahoy! Aye, aye, Captain. All hands
Lure them away.
Ahoy! Sink the landlubbers. All hands full sail. Set full sail. Ahoy!
Alright!
Sink the landlubbers.
Yay!
All hands on Captain.
There it goes.
Sunk the flagship. The French Navy is on the verge of destruction.
Ahoy!
I doubt that,
Captain.
but
All hands on deck. Set full sail. Sink the land.
oh, they sank my craft boat. Well, they seem to be much weaker. Then again, these were frigates, not battleships, so.
Sink the landlubber. All hands on
Alright. Alright, we're down 2 ships, they're down like 4. That's,
Ahoy! Aye, aye,
well,
Captain.
we'll see how this goes.
Sink the landlubbers. Hoist the sails. Sink the landlubbers.
Alright.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And I
Sink
didn't
the
have to spend
landlubbers.
any upgrades on
Aye, aye,
boats.
Captain. Ahoy! Set full sail. Attack. Ahoy! Aye, aye, Captain. Ahoy! All hands on deck. Ahoy! Sink the landlubber. Ahoy! Hoist the sail. Set full sail. Ahoy! All hands on deck. Ahoy! All hands on deck. Sink all hands on the sails. All hands on Sink deck. The landlubbers. Ahoy!
We should have one
Aye,
more.
aye, Captain. Sink the landlubbers. All hands on deck. Ahoy! Aye, aye, Captain. Sink the landlubbers. All hands on Captain.
Right, there goes another one.
Sink the landlubbers. All hands on aye, aye, Captain. Sink the
That one.
landlubbers. Aye, aye, Captain. Sink the landlubbers.
Sink it!
Aye, aye, Captain. Ahoy! Ahoy! Set full sail! Hoist the sails! All hands on deck! Ahoy!
They sank it, despite my best efforts.
All hands on deck! Aye, aye, Captain. Ahoy! Sink the landlubbers! Aye, aye, Captain. Sink the landlubbers! All hands on
Alright,
Captain.
bring what's left of our fleet back. Ugh. The flaming ruins of our fleet.
Sink the
We'll put them back together and then sally forth once again. Jeez. So yeah. Oh man. That was rough.
Ahoy! Sink the landlubbers! All hands on deck! All hands on deck!
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna let things rest a little bit. Ah! So. What do we want to do while we wait? Can I just build a bunch of towers on the shore here and then lure the enemies into those, please? That would be so much better! Just a few cannon towers. It would make all the difference. We still have exploration on this one spot. Ghosts? A magic spirit? Or is there a guy with a telescope over here just looking at this spot? Well.
Ahoy!
The ships repair painfully slowly.
All hands on deck. All hands on deck. All hands on
All
deck,
right.
Captain.
These guys need to
Ahoy!
tank.
Sink the landlubber. All hands on deck. Aye, aye, Captain.
Just watching the ships fumble at moving, it's just...
Ahoy!
The thing is,
Sink
I
the
don't know
landlubber.
how many boats they have left. Oh no, wrong button. That would have been annoying. Okay, we're gonna go in, we're gonna see if we can just finish the fleet off.
All hands
Otherwise,
on,
we'll
aye,
just
aye,
go
Captain.
back to repairing.
Sink the landlubbers. All hands on the sails.
You are fragile, little frigate. You stay in the back.
Set full sail. Hoist the sails. Set full sail. All hands on deck. Aye, aye, Captain. Set full sail. Ahoy, aye, aye, Captain. All hands on deck. Sink the landlubbers.
You two are
Ahoy,
tanking
hoist the
now.
sails. Sink the landlubbers. Aye, aye, Captain. Sink the landlubbers. We're under attack.
Wait, why are they north of me?
Sink the landlubbers.
We already killed everything to the north.
Aye, Captain. Sink the landlubbers. We're under attack. All hands on deck. All hands on deck.
Oh, good, thank you.
The enemy fleet has been routed. What a glorious victory for the English.
Yay! And the British will never lose
Several
this
years
war with a
after the
start
English
like
victory
that,
at sea,
right?
An invasion of France, led by the Black Prince, was set to
Okay.
begin.
Now that we have landed in France, it is time to march. We shall sack the nearby town of Caen
And
and
the
ship
Enterprise?
abundant resources back to England.
Erica, huh? Ah, crap. Yeah, it's a no-build mission.
My lord.
It's the 100-Year War. We're gonna start with a no-build mission. Thanks. Wait, shouldn't I have like 1,000,000 longbows? Isn't this is the start of the 100-Year War, right? Don't we have like 1,000,000 longbowmen and we score a bunch of ridiculously one-sided victories while they're stuck in the mud? What is this?
Yes, my lord. My liege. At your service. Yes, my lord.
Alright, well, I guess not! I guess we start with mostly melee troops.
Death to the heathens. Attack with sharpened steel.
Where's the Black Prince? Hey, Princey. Oh my gosh, slow down for a second. Where is he? There he is.
Yes, with my honor.
Alright. You know, it just occurred to me. By George, I think he's got it, is a reference to St. George. I don't know why that never occurred to me before, but I guess St. George is just not a figure I think about. Yeah, I haven't seen Wings lately.
My liege.
Yeah, I hope he's doing okay too. He sounded like he was having a rough time.
My liege.
For honor and glory. Thank you. For Albion. For St. George.
There we go.
We are under attack.
Good work, man. Oh, this is going well so far. I'll admit I don't know anything about this particular battle. My knowledge of the 100-Year War is pretty foggy.
Yes,
I think of it as a bunch of small wars.
Lord. With my
It really doesn't. It really doesn't seem like it's one big war.
We are under attack. Death to the heathen.
We lost tonight. But yeah, I know it mostly by the broad strokes. It starts out with the British just kicking the crud out of France, taking a whole crap ton of territory, winning mostly on the backs of the longbow for a while, and then eventually...
Salvage the stones of this ruined building.
Oh, hey, stone. And then eventually Joan of Arc shows up, and that's the part that I know a ton about. I like Joan of Arc. She's a mythic figure. We can't know how much about her is true or not, but
Yes, my lord. For the throne.
Mark Twain actually wrote a Joan of Arc, should I call it a novel? He did the story of the Joan of Arc as a book. I thought it was pretty good. Not anything like his usual work, though. Okay, why are there piles of stone when I don't have a peasant yet?
Sire, with my honor.
Where's the peasantry?
For Albion. Like men.
Why are we just burning down all these buildings?
For St. George.
Destroy 4 buildings. Okay, well, alright, I see.
With my honor. Like men. Forward. Attack with sharpened steel.
Maybe I wasn't supposed to break the other buildings. Maybe I would have gotten possession of them.
Laborers have arrived from England.
Yeah,
Let
I
us
shouldn't
gather the
have...
stone from the rubble. When we have enough of it, it will be sent back to England.
Really? The stone?
Yes, right way.
The stone! We're taking the stone!
Okay.
That's what we're pillaging this for?
Right way.
For rocks?
Okay. Right way.
Okay, I'm sure.
Okay.
This game has Age of Mythology gates, or is it the other way around and Age of Mythology got Empire Earth gates?
Yes. Right away.
Crap, I can't make more guys.
Yes.
Well, these are bottomless piles of stone. You'd think they'd be small piles and you just take them all, but nope.
Sire. Pikemen, forward.
There's still a huge chunk of map
Attack
to do
with sharpened
things in.
steel.
What I know about the Black Prince is mostly he just set things on
Attack
fire
with sharpened
and
steel.
pillaged. Which I suppose that's what we're doing. There's supermarket gates. Supermarkets have gates? You know, actually, one of the stores in town...
Pikemen, forward. With my honor.
This is the war that made the British longbow legendary. Yeah,
We have
where
gathered
is
enough
my
stone from the ruins of these
skinwalker?
buildings. It is time for it to be shipped across the channel.
Where is my skinwalker? We know he couldn't have possibly died between William and now. He's probably sneaking around somewhere. Alright. Uh-oh, that's not good. You sent me a noble
An
fop.
architect has
Well,
arrived from
thank
England.
you.
Under his supervision, we can now construct all the structures we need.
Okay. Well, we have all the structures we need. We just need peasants. Hello? You have 40 hit points. You're so weak.
Yeah.
The average peasant is 4 times as strong as you. Not to mention the attack power.
The architect has brought the plans to allow us to build a town center.
Great. Thanks. Alright, I need wood.
We must rebuild our forces and prepare again for battle. To the northeast lies the city of Calais. It shall be the next city to fall.
That's pretty far to the northeast. Alright,
My liege.
well, we're attacking cities, we're not fighting in muddy fields, so, Honestly, given the size of our force, there isn't a whole lot of advantage to fighting in one place or another right now. Okay, I have 33 points. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright. 10% faster production of citizens. I'm gonna boost your range and attack. Alright, our towers are extra good. What about economy? Which part of the economy is usually the slow part? I'm not sure. I'm gonna take farming, though. Alright, currently we have the spear and the sword boosted. But what I really need, and archers are boosted. I feel like I need to boost archers more for this. We are running the British after all. Cost reduction? Cost reduction is good, but hit points are good. I'm gonna take hit points. We will have the finest archers in the land. Durable. we need a granary. Trees are kind of sparse. Wait a minute, do I have control of this?
Yeah, okay. Right away.
Oh shit. Man, I wish I hadn't burned things. We burned down so many potentially useful buildings. Oops. Oh well.
Yes?
Good news though. Siege factory, temple, university. No world wonders right now. British don't have any wonders, huh? Alright. Alright, that should help. Alright, we run into the same problem as previous maps. I have no source of gold or iron. I have rocks, food, and wood. How am I going to build an army out of this?
Mikey.
Well, let's go on the look for... Oh, no, wrong button again. See, it says saved game, so my eye just catches the save and I click on it when I'm not paying attention. Let's go exploring for resources.
For St. George.
Did I ever have problems with rats? No. There's a lot of voles around here, but no rats that I'm aware of.
For Albion.
But yeah, never had any such problems with the rabbits.
Yes?
Alright, guys.
Okay.
Right away.
I'm gonna have you
Okay.
guys construct right here for wood gathering.
Mikey. For St. George. For Albion. For St. George.
Can't even make archers because, iron!
My lead. For St. George. For Albion.
Okay, we're good.
For St. George.